Yeah, well, it's going to be interesting. Obviously, we're training in a separate bubble from the seniors now and following all the protocols just to make sure we're minimising every risk. So that the academy are going to train their own standalone bubble in Thomond Park. We've gone through a lot of work and organisation to get it set up. The staff at Thomond Park have been excellent. We've set up a gym under the stand there. We're going to train in the back pitch. We'll be completely isolated in our training group so that if academy players are needed to move up to the senior group, they're training in isolation as well. So everything has been done to minimise risk and get these academy players back in training on the 20th of July. And again, it'll be a stepped up protocol. And I agree, I'm looking forward to going training in Thomond Park. We did a walk through there yesterday. Nice gym set under the west stand there. We'll be check in front of the clubhouse bar, onto the back pitch. It's a nice little tight training area, and yeah, it's very exciting to go back in there, and a bit of novelty as well, which is nice. They've had their own individual skills program every week as well, so we generally have met them at least once a week on a Microsoft Teams chat. We'd have chatted through a skills program. We'd have given them projects to do. You know, when rugby first returned in Japan, we were giving them projects to do. Then we were giving them projects in Super Rugby. And the last few weeks has been focused on really as the senior players are coming back in, the academy players have been completely connected to that. So any learning the senior guys have given through Steve or Johan or JP or Graham, the academy guys have jumped on that. So they've been connected very much so, and we've kept rugby as connected to programs as we can. The majority of the work has definitely been done with S&C. But in fairness to Greg Oliver and Steve Larkham and Mike Petman, who all work together to give skills programs to players from the seniors to the academy, even to our underage squads, there's been real innovation done in the rugby program, and the guys have been bouncing balls off walls, bouncing balls, spinning around, catching it. They've done everything they can do on their own. So I think they're looking forward now to getting back in training beside someone. I think he's been an ambassador. He had a super Irish 20s year when he was with the Irish 20s. And he's progressed on. He's really been for us a leader in the academy over the last 2 years. So we're delighted to see him step up, and it's a well-deserved opportunity. And I think now there's 4 good quality senior hookers up there, and they'll all be challenging each other. And hopefully Diarmuid can push the lads over the next season. All obviously lads from Cork. Scott would have been in Christians. Would have played in the Celtic Cup with us last season, and really would have excelled in that. Unfortunately picked up a hamstring injury, but in saying that, we felt he'd done enough through the Celtic Cup last year to show that he had the potential to be a professional player, so we brought him in. Alex has been playing with Prez, played Irish schools. We've been looking at him for a while and supporting him through the NTS program with Mark Butler and Danielle and Ross, and he really has an excellent 2 years with the Irish schools. He played a year up 2 years ago now. Then last year he played with the Irish under-18s, and the feedback from the Irish coaches and the coaches work with him is very positive. And Jack, obviously probably more visible to everyone last year, would have been in our Celtic Cup group as well. He had a mix between 10 and 15. He'd had a good season with Cork on, playing with a lot of experienced players in the All-Ireland League, which is very beneficial for him. And I think he shined in that under-20s campaign. So we think we've 3 high potential players there who are coming in and have the potential to work hard and hopefully kick on very quickly. And the other thing I'd say about the entrance is the way the season worked last year. Unfortunately for a lot of people, it was cut off very early. So there's probably hopefully potential to bring a few more guys in over the next 6 months when we get back to rugby again, when we see guys back on the pitch. Like the initial plan was just the seniors would train on their own, but with the small few niggles that are happening, guys are getting opportunities like Thomas, Josh Whitstreet, Jack Crowley, Ben and Jake are up there as well. So they're just getting opportunities to train beside really a top class senior squad, and the feedback from the training is very, very good. Obviously it's progressed week on week from kind of non-contact into groups together, into passing and evasion. So I think last week they've ramped it up another bit, so it was very good. And I'm not too sure what the height differences between Tom and RG, but I'm sure it's a great experience for Tom and to be looking and training beside a World Cup winner. So he's enjoying it.